What is going on, my people? Welcome to the Hidden Wisdom Podcast, episode number 5. Yeah. Now, today, I know I've been talking a lot about health and well being in the last couple of podcasts that I've done, just talking about my own journey and whatnot. But today, I want to kind of get away from those kind of topics for a short period of time and just discuss mastering your craft and following your passion. Now, this is something that was very close to my heart. I'm I'm a firm believer that we have all been given gifts, we've all been given talents, and that we all need to follow that gift. We are, I feel like God has given each and every single one of us a mission to create something or to, you know, express certain gifts and certain talents in this world, um, which we all feel called to doing. I mean, with me personally, I've had, you know, I've basically had this inner voice that would never go away, that always told me, this is your passion. This is what you're supposed to be doing. You need to go into this, and I'll just naturally be interested in various different things that I felt like I'd been called to do. Like, even if I never made money out of anything, it was like, this is all I want to do all day. Like, I had that fire and that passion within me. Now, what I want to say is, especially with this new generation, with the social media and things like this, I just feel like people in general have kind of lost the notion of mastering their craft and setting the right intentions when embarking on a journey to follow their passion and to follow what their inner voice is guiding them to do, and their God-given purpose on this planet. And I feel very strongly about this because I just see a bunch of people running around. They're doing things for fake reasons and superficial reasons. And a lot of it is to do with social media as well. And I just believe that there's a lot of people who are, following this whole thing because, oh, this will make me money. Oh, I'll get these friends. Oh, I'll become really popular. Oh, I'll get numbers and I've got all these views and I'll do this. And it's like, this cerebral sort of, in your head kind of thinking about what success is. And I just think, when you focus on things like money, when you focus on things like attracting, like having people around you and making new friends and, oh, I'm connecting with these people who have 500,000 followers. It's like you've lost the whole essence. You've lost the meaning and the purpose of why it is you're doing what you're doing. Now, compare those reasons to my reasons, for example. And the reasoning I do what I do is because I want to be a pioneer. I want to change the industry. I want to inspire other people. I want to heal other people. I want to improve other people's lives on the planet. With those intentions, I feel that you're going to get the Western success anyway. That's a given. But you're going to far surpass that. You are going to actually be creating a legacy. You are going to inspire people all over the world who you never thought you would inspire in your whole life. You are going to take this thing to the next level. You are actually going to, penetrate people's souls. You are going to, it's just not comparable. The way I see these things, you cannot compare having the right intention to just, oh, I want to make money, so I'm going to do this. It's just the wrong mindset. And I think a lot of people are so caught up in degrading themselves just by thinking about money, by thinking, oh, this person has X amount of followers and look, I'm working with them and this is so amazing. Like, it just shows me that there's no self-belief, there's no real confidence, because I feel that you should want people to be drawn towards you. You should have people coming towards you, and I feel like if you have the right intentions, that it's going to take longer. I don't think a lot of people have the patience. It's I want it now, now, now. And I just think it's extremely superficial. And I just think that people are not here for the long run. They're thinking about today, they're thinking about next week, they're thinking about, they're thinking about 2 years from now. The way I see what I'm doing, I don't even want to make money until like, 5 years. Money is not the goal. Money and having friends and attracting these people and having these people with millions of subscribers, and even myself having millions of followers and all these things, that is not the priority. Those things are wiped out of my head completely. And I feel like I'm doing what I'm doing because God told me this is what I've made you naturally interested in. God's giving me a mission to accomplish on this earth. And all I need to do to manifest my dream is to have fun creating every day. And just loving what I do and just having fun and create. And I feel like today, especially with this whole millennial generation, and I'm even part of that myself, I'm ashamed to say, but just what I see a few people that are younger than me, what they're doing, they're running around trying to prove a point to people. They're running around trying like headless chickens, trying to get this money and money. All the soul and the fun and the creativity and the true intention is sucked right out of it. And it just becomes this dull process of trying to make money, trying to impress other people. The people that you meet is so fucking superficial as well. They are so boring. Like there's no deep conversation. There's no real friendships there. There's no genuine people. And I just feel like, it's all a facade. It's all a illusion and a circus act that is that's been trying to be portrayed on things like Instagram and Twitter. And I think for me, I'm not gonna lie, I've actually been like this. I was actually doing those things. I was actually chasing the likes. And I'll tell you one thing, I was deeply unhappy. I wasn't even enjoying creating anymore. It was becoming a chore and it was becoming boring. And I was rushing around trying to prove a point to others and show people, look at me. And I just feel like, God created certain obstacles in my life to actually get me away, to put everything on hold that I was doing so that I could get my intention right, so that I could actually do what I'm doing and have fun with the process and actually love creating and love doing what I do. And I feel like I'm at this amazing place right now where I've left social media, taken a huge hiatus from what I used to do and putting things out and releasing stuff. And I'm actually doing things with the intention of, I want to heal people. I want to actually help others. That's my intention. I want to have fun creating every day. That's all I need to do. And the rest, all the views, and I don't really care about. That's in God's hands. And I don't look at these, all YouTube and SoundCloud and all these things, all they are platforms. The problem is today with the whole social media is that the platforms are controlling people. The platforms have become our gods. These platforms won't even fucking exist if it wasn't for us humans. I'm a fucking creator. YouTube would not exist if it wasn't for people like myself. So we need to take that power back. We need to stop spending all day looking at the analytics and focusing on numbers, looking at these people who have this huge following. We need to stop caring so much about the platform. Upload your shit and get the fuck off. I have no problem with people going on YouTube. I use YouTube all the time for informational purposes, and sometimes for some entertainment. We all need that. But when it gets excessive, like it was for me, I started to realize that we are the guinea pig generation when it comes to social media. Now, when we look at smoking, back in the day, doctors used to promote smoking to us. Doctors used to say how amazing smoking was until people started dying. People started getting cancers. People started getting really ill from smoking. Then they said, "Oh shit, we made a mistake. Let's put all these warnings on cigarettes. Let's not promote it anymore." And that happened. That was reality. There was people who thought this was an amazing thing. Then bang, it was now deemed to be a horrible thing for society. It was causing all this illness. And I feel like the same is going for social media. The way that I see social media right now is causing a million mental illnesses in people that we all think that this is normal. But I think later on down the line, 5-10 years from now, we're going to start realizing that social media is causing it's a sickness and it's a disease that I've actually been a part of. I'm talking from fucking experience. I'm talking about, I was deep in that. And it was it was destroying my soul. It was destroying my mental. It was destroying my soul, my body, everything. My mind was rotting away from it. And it's just like, it's just so fake. And it's become a disease. And I think that even recently, I think like a vice president of Facebook actually stepped down from the position because he was saying, you know what, I'm seeing what this is doing to children and I want no fucking part in this, and this is degrading society and is destroying people's lives. And this is the reality of it. We're so blinded by being on Facebook, we're so blinded on all this shit. But I just feel personally, I feel very strong. I've been in a situation where it's really fucking me up mentally, and I'm literally just getting the hell away from it. I'm trying very hard to abstain from social media. It's very difficult because it's everywhere, but I'm really trying my best to stay the hell out of it and just focus on myself, focus on enjoying my creativity, focus on, having fun with what I do. Yes, I'll upload it to the platforms and then I get the hell off and I go and enjoy the rest of my day. And I think that, with people these days who are caught up in the social media, everything is based on wrong intentions. Everything is based on comparison. Everything is based on money and superficial things and creating superficial friendships. There's no real friendships there. There's no real genuine people there. It's based on superficial shit. And I just feel like, the reason why I created this talk is because I'm a firm believer in mastering a craft. When you master a craft, you're not there to please people. You're not there to show people and shove what you're doing in other people's faces constantly. You're not on Instagram constantly showing people, hey, look at me. I'm doing this, I'm doing that. Look at where I am. Look at the money that I'm making. Look at this. I'm with these people. They've got all these following. You're not doing it. You're completely detaching yourself from the rest of the world. And you are enjoying the craft. You are loving the craft. You are learning. It's in silence. You're not having anybody else around you. It's in solitude. Solitude is something that I'm going to be speaking about in the future as well on this channel. But it's a very long topic to get into. But when you are trying to be a master of your craft, you will spend 8 to 10 years in silence with nobody else around you, and you will create with a very pure intention and just have a fascination to learn and to gain new knowledge about your craft. And you're just so interested in the process. And then after about 8 to 10 years, you've built a whole library of work. And then you can start doing the big reveal. You can start putting out in the public. And you being a master of your craft, it will show. And I just feel like this is, this concept is even pushed by people like Robert Greene with his book Mastery, which I think is very important for those who are kind of new to this concept. But he's a real advocate of being a master of your craft. It's very important. And I just feel like, especially in today's day and age where we all run around doing things with the intention of showing others, when you're a master of your craft and you have a pure intention and you're into mastery, it's no longer about other people. It's about you and how you feel about the work that you're doing. And it's also on the journey as well, on mastery. You're constantly learning from masters. We now have YouTube and stuff like this where we can use YouTube for educational purposes. I can read about artists and read about people who mastered their business and listen to them saying, grind the 8 to 10 years out where you won't make any money. But it's not about money. It's not about today. It's not about tomorrow. I could be starving. It's not about today. It's not about 3 years, 4 years from now. It's about, when I've mastered my craft, I will be the best in this industry and I will show people then. And I don't need to talk. I don't need to shout. I don't need to put a million things on Instagram to show people. This is why I've just done it for the right intention. I've put my releases out and people, can see that it's done with the right intention. People can feel it. People can feel it in their souls when something is so unique and someone's mastered their craft, So I just wanted to throw that out there. I just feel like this concept is kind of even looked down upon. We're always told, quickly make money, quickly do it, quickly. It's a rush, rush, rush in this rat race. It's like you can't take out a few years of your life to just chill and learn the process, learn from other masters, really make it an educational thing as well. And just do it, like I said, just doing it in silence. Work hard in silence, man. It's very important. Learn your craft, learn what it really takes to become that truly successful person. Because I'll tell you something, if you do it for the wrong reasons, you can definitely make money, but you won't. There's people who don't really care about the craft. They don't really have the dignity. They're just doing it for, I want to make money. And yes, you'll make some money, but you won't get the fulfillment that you'll get with penetrating people's souls, inspiring people globally. You won't have that. You'll fizzle out, 10 years down the line, you'll slowly fizzle out. There'll be someone else to replace you because you didn't set that intention. You didn't, and it's not all about grind and hustle and work hard every day. It's not about that, in my opinion. It's about, what are you grinding and hustling for? What is the stuff it's very clinical. Every Wednesday I'm going to put this out. Every day I got to put content out, regardless if it's even your best stuff. It's just, I'm going to throw this out because I'm just trying to make money and I'm just trying to get following. And it's like those things are now removed from my mindset anyway. And I just feel so much better since doing it. And I just wanted to share this. Anyone who can resonate with this message, I just wanted to share that, I went through the same thing. I felt deep down in the pit of my stomach, I knew that this is wrong. This social media, this whole thing, basing your life around social media is wrong. It felt wrong. Everything about it was wrong. And yeah, it's just, I just wanted to throw that message out there and see if anyone resonated with it. Of course, you can drop your comments and whatnot in the comment section. I'll jump in there. We can talk about this. You can debate me about this. I'll be willing to do so. So yeah, let me know what your thoughts are. And thank you for listening, guys. Peace.